Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jerry Conti. I am the co-founder and CEO of Compassion Happens. And with me today is my dear friend and business partner, Barbara Wainwright, CEO and president of Wainwright Global. Welcome to the call, Barbara.
Thank you, Jerry. It's so great to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you with us here today as well. And thank you, everybody, again for joining us. I want to tell you a little bit about Barbara. Over the last 4 years, Barbara's company has now trained over 5,000 coaches. People from all walks of life and all parts of the world train with her proven coaching system. Barbara can truly help you get started in an exciting new career opportunity in becoming a professional life and small business coach. Many people enroll in her 16-hour training program just to learn how to communicate to others in a more effective and efficient way. And most importantly, to learn how to communicate with ourselves, which is the most profound reason to get trained as a coach in the first place. Through coaching, we can better understand ourselves and how we are showing up in the world to others. It is to help ourselves to earn more money, to be better citizens, and to look at the world with a compassionate heart. Over the next 30-plus minutes, Barbara is going to give you an overview of our 16-hour professional coach training program. But before I do that, I want to share what our mission is. Our mission is to provide exceptional coach training and mentoring to individuals who are passionate about helping people make positive life changes so that they can make a difference in the world, and to provide our graduates with an abundance of ongoing support, advanced training, and partnership opportunities within our company. So, Barbara, thank you again, and welcome to the call, and take it away.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I'm just excited to be here. I'm delighted to be here, and I want to share with everybody a lot of different things today. First of all, we want to talk about what coaching is all about, the opportunities available in professional coaching, how much money can you earn, and what's the job market like? What does it take to be a coach? Why do coaches, why do they get hired? Why do clients hire coaches? What's the benefit for them? We also want to talk about why you'd want to become a certified professional coach, how we can get you trained in only 16 hours. A lot of people wonder about that one. And also our proven professional coaching system. And it's great to have a system when you're starting out with anything. We're also going to cover what every coach should know. And also we have a special offer for you for showing up today. We really like to reward people that show up and take action. So what is coaching all about? You know, coaching is, to the 21st century, what therapy was for the 20th century. I believe that it was important for us to look at our socioeconomic systems, our family systems, and how things happen to create us to behave and act the way we did in the world. And that was what we did in the 20th century. We looked back and we figured out what was happening in our family systems, our socioeconomic systems, that caused us to behave and act the way that we did and how we showed up in the world. Now, we've really done a lot of work as humanity and our people with compassion, and we're realizing that we're all one people on one planet. And so it's time to say, okay, let's be proactive now. We've already figured out what happened. Let's be proactive and make a decision of where we want to go and what we want to do and what we want our lives to look like now. So that's why we say coaching is, to the 21st century, what therapy was for the 20th, because it was about figuring out what happened to cause us who we were. Now we're here. We've arrived. So we're looking forward. We're taking where we are now, where do we want to go, what do we want to see happen in our lives. It's like we're stepping up and saying, we can be part of this. We can be the co-creator in our lives. So what is coaching all about? Coaching is about asking questions. To be a great coach, you don't need the answers. In fact, you don't even have the answers. So it's not what a lot of people think. A lot of people think that they need to know a lot. They think that they have to be more than they are. The truth is that you just need the questions, that the answers lie within the client. So if you were a client, I would be asking you, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What are you passionate about, right? So we're empowering our clients to go within to get their own answers because they are in there. And you don't need the answers because you don't have them anyway. They're all with the client. So you do need the questions, and we're going to give those to you. So what is coaching all about? You know, great coaching changes lives for the better. People are looking for that accountability and structure to keep them motivated and moving forward, and they want to achieve their dreams and goals. They want to be held responsible for taking action steps towards living a really fulfilled and purpose-filled life. Most importantly, people want somebody who's on their team, just giving them that reinforcement that they can do it, that unwavering support that helps them to keep moving forward in spite of what might be going on for them. Now, coaching opportunities are abundant in the professional world. And we're going to take a look right now at the different opportunities available to coaches out there. As you can see, there are coaching opportunities as a blueprint coach. You could become a family coach, a holistic health coach, a laughter coach. Yes, that's really a true category. We actually have coaches that coach in laughter coaching. So any kind of area that you would really want to be focusing in. And here's what we say. Focus on an area that you're passionate about. What are you passionate? Where's your passion? Right? What are you passionate about? That's the area that you should be coaching in. So if you're passionate about spirituality, you want to become a spiritual coach. Or if you're passionate about nature, maybe you're doing nature coaching. Or divine purpose coaching, if that's where your focus is. Wherever you are feeling called, that's the area that you want to coach in. Maybe you would be good as coaching people that are going through a divorce. That's a really tough time. People really need a coach during that time. So think about where you're passionate and know that that's where you want to be when you decide to become a certified professional coach. Now, we get asked a lot, how much money can I make as a coach, right? Well, we reviewed and searched out some of the associations to find out what they said, and this is what they said. Part-time, $55,000, full-time, $116,000, and then they have the caveat. Depending on the skill of the coach and who they coach, okay? Now, I'd say that who they coach actually is a bigger driver of the income that you're going to have than necessarily your skill. If you are coaching executives, you are going to be able to charge a lot more than if you're coaching somebody in a homeless shelter, all right? So who you coach is really going to drive your income. The skill of the coach, remember, your skill is about asking questions. It's not hard, okay? So asking questions and having the right questions to ask, that's going to be your skill. And then again, the driver is going to be who you coach. So truly, you can earn as much money as you could possibly ever need. You can also earn enough money to do a lot of great things in the world. So coaching has no limits on the amount of money you can earn. It's unlike if you're a therapist, you're restricted to the amount of money that you can earn by the insurance companies who say, we will pay you X amount of dollars for seeing this person for an hour. In coaching, there are no limitations. So coaching is something that has grown so much over the last 5 years. It is one of the world's fastest growing professions, and you might be thinking, maybe I already missed the boat. Maybe there's too many coaches already. Well, we don't think so, and here's why. There's 41,000 active coaches worldwide. In North America, there are 15,800 coaches. Now, if you look at the United States helping professionals, there's 604,000 of them. Even worldwide, we've just got a small piece of that, right? So we have a long way to go, not just in the United States, but in the world. Now, so are there too many coaches? We say not even close. In fact, according to Indeed.com, and if you don't know about that website, I just highly recommend you go and check it out, especially if you're looking for a job. Indeed.com is an international database of job opportunities. And if you search for coaching job opportunities, they're actually there. So you can go into Indeed.com and do some research before you even get started and find out what jobs are available to coaches. All right? The coaching opportunities have increased over 419% in the last 5 years. That is huge. Now, this is just to show you that the job opportunities have increased. This is not to mention all the people that are out there self-employed as coaches. So what does it take to be a coach? Do you have to have a special background or a degree, or do you have to be a certain age? The answer to all of those questions is no, you don't. In fact, if you look at our community of coaches, you see that they come from all walks of life. We have homemakers and business owners, attorneys, academic advisors, publishers, a lot of people, reverends, ministers, and people coming from the religious or spiritual aspect, they, looking for a new way to cast their net, and we got a lot of therapists and psychologists. As I mentioned, there's advantages in that they aren't restricted in the amount of money that they can charge, number one, and number two, they can work anywhere in the world without restriction, as opposed to a lot of therapists today can only work in their state that they were licensed in. So there's a lot of advantages there. The one thing that we all have in common that we're all really passionate about is that we all love to help people. It's something that's in our heart, we're called to it, and it gives us the most fulfilling and purpose-filled life that we could imagine. So the single most important thing that it takes to be a great coach, we believe, is an authentic passion to be a positive influence in helping people to change for the better. So if you've got that, you're going to make a great coach. Now, why do clients hire coaches, right? Great question. Because coaching works. It absolutely helps to make a difference in people's lives. It helps them change their lives for the better. It's affordable. It doesn't have to be outrageously expensive, although it can be, as you know, if you've looked around for coaching. It doesn't carry a stigma with it. It's not like going to therapy where it's, oh, what's happening? Is everything okay? And no, it's, oh, you have a coach? Great. What are you getting coached in? That's so exciting. What's your goal? What are you going to do? What are you going to accomplish? It's exciting. And it provides instant results, meaning that within 30 days, and I always add the caveat of using my system because the system is really important, within 30 days, your client is going to see significant results. That's exciting. And then you can talk to your client a few years later and find out that they've had lasting results. And that is what I believe is like a miracle. When somebody is able to make a change and keep it and sustain it, that's a beautiful thing. Now, why would you want to become a certified professional coach? Well, first of all, of course, to help others succeed, right? But owning your own business, if you decide not to go the job route and own your own business, there's so many great advantages of being an entrepreneur. First advantage that I can think of is setting your own hours, setting your vacation time, working with who you want to work with, and then, of course, there's the tax advantages of having a company. There's many tax write-offs that are available to you when you own your own company as opposed to when you're an employee. So there's a lot of reasons to own your own business that I love, and one of them is working from home. It's so great to be able to work from home or anywhere. Now, here's something that some people don't think about. If I'm a coach and I'm servicing all my clients over the internet using Skype or some kind of voice over IP phone, I can work from anywhere on the planet as long as I have an internet connection. That's a gift, meaning you could spend a month in the south of France and not miss a beat with your clients. So it doesn't matter where you're working from. You could be at home, you could be on vacation, you could be anywhere in the world and still service your clients. That's pretty cool. Another great thing about coaching is there's very little startup costs involved. And it's really, if you have a desk already and you have a computer, which you probably do if you're watching this, and if you have a phone, then you're all set. That's all you need to get started. You don't have any inventory. You don't have to buy it, store it, pick it, pack it, or ship it. No inventory. That's really a great thing, too. You can start part-time, which I think is brilliant because not everybody can afford to jump from their job into coaching. Certainly that was true for me. I started part-time and I worked my way into full-time by building up my clients to the point where it replaced my full-time income. So you can do the same thing. You can start part-time and build up your clientele, and when you have a nice steady flow of clients coming in, switch over to coaching full-time. I love the fact that you can coach in an area that you're passionate about. Like I mentioned before, there's so many different areas that you can coach in. Choose something that you're passionate about to coach in. And then, really important, I believe, for all of us, is to be able to know that we made a difference in the world. We want to know that we left the world a better place because we were here, we made some kind of an impact. And certainly, if you're changing lives for the better, you're absolutely doing that. And finally, as a coach, you get to earn what you are worth. You will command your income. So as opposed to somebody else telling you what you're worth and, oh, here's what we're going to give you as an increase in your salary this year, you are the one that is in charge. You're saying, my new coaching rate is this to your existing clients. I'm not going to raise your rate, but if anybody asks you what my rate is, then you need to tell them it's this. And you just keep increasing your rate until you're at a level that you feel comfortable with. Oh, we've got some great news for you, and that is that we can train you to be a great coach in only 16 hours. And you might be wondering, well, how the heck can you do that? Because 16 hours isn't a lot of time. Well, I think that's the great news, because we have a proven professional training system, and that's how we're going to train you to be a great coach in only 16 hours. The other thing is that we guarantee that you will be a certified professional coach at the end of the 16 hours of training. We have even more great news for you, and that is that we have a coaching system, and with our coaching system, which has 35 years of success behind it, you'll have everything that you need to facilitate great coaching sessions with your clients. You'll have a proven professional coaching system used by over 5,000 professional coaches coaching in over 50 different specialties. So our proven professional coaching system is powerful, it's easy to learn, and it's easy to use, and it looks like this. Here's an overview. In the first coaching session, you're going to find out exactly where your client wants to go and what they want to do over the next 12 months. From there, you'll be creating a personalized vision statement for your client. And then in the second coaching session, you're going to deliver that vision statement to them. Now, this is a really powerful moment for you and your client. It's a time when you guys will bond. You'll have a deep respect for each other. You'll have an experience that can sometimes be very emotional. It's sometimes the first time your client will have been heard. It's the first time they will have been acknowledged, possibly. So it's a very powerful moment. From there, you're going to have the foundation for a coaching relationship that will be long-lasting. You're going to be able to stay with them through their ongoing goals. The ongoing coaching sessions are talking to them about what steps are they going to take over the next week while, between sessions with you. What are their plans? What are their actions? And then your job is right here, keeping them motivated, keeping them accountable, keeping them taking steps moving forward. Okay, so what every great coach should know is how to help their clients clearly identify and articulate their goals and desires, how to help them develop strategies to overcome roadblocks, help them to identify and eliminate their limiting beliefs. You're going to help your client to be accountable to their dreams, and here's the most important thing, I believe, that is to step outside of their comfort zones to achieve their goals. It's so important. If it was easy for us to step outside of our comfort zones, we would all be living the life of our dreams. Since it's not so easy, right, we find ourselves stuck. We're maybe doing things that we aren't really feeling fulfilled about. But if you have a coach that's encouraging you and motivating you to move forward, and you have our tools in your toolbox, you're going to be able to help your clients to just blow right through their ceiling to success. And that is a gift of the coaching I'll say the coaching world, is that we're here to help people to break through their limitations, break through their ceiling, right to living a fulfilled and purpose-filled life. So in the class, you're going to learn about the roles and responsibilities and ethics of coaching. You'll learn how to be a great coach. You're going to learn about the theory of mind and the power of the mind. You'll learn NLP communication skills. You'll learn how to understand how people think and make decisions so you can help your clients make great decisions. You'll learn about Socratic questioning and listening skills, which are very important for being able to be a great coach. You'll learn about power words and personal pros and how important that is in your coaching profession. You'll learn about the circle of personal perspective, which is a great tool for getting measurable results with your clients. You'll learn about the questions and categories that you need to talk about in your first coaching session, and then you're going to jump right in and conduct a new client interview with a client. From there, you're going to create the vision statement. As I mentioned, that's the homework. It's due the very next day in class, during which time you will deliver that coaching vision statement. And when you deliver the vision statement, as I mentioned, it's a very emotional, sometimes wonderful bonding experience you really absolutely come to love. From there, you're going to jump into the third and ongoing coaching sessions. You're going to conduct the third session, which is going to be very similar to all your ongoing sessions that you're going to do with your clients. And then you're going to learn a couple more tools for success for your clients. And after that, we're going to review everything. We're going to review the tools. You're going to take an assessment test. And from there, you're going to discuss the profession of coaching, the business of coaching, and how to market and promote yourself as a coach. So you'll learn about setting up your business, keeping records, how to collect fees, should you or shouldn't you work pro bono, and why, and then also about marketing and promoting yourself as a coach. All of that culminates in a certificate that looks a lot like this that demonstrates to your clients that you have mastered the techniques and methodologies of coaching, and in fact you are a certified professional coach. You will have mastered our coaching system by the end of the course. You will have the practical experience from both the client and the coaching side of the table, and you'll have the confidence to know that you can change lives for the better. How exciting is that, right? And we have even more great news for you, and that is that we have some savings ahead for you. I'm so excited to share about that. First, I'm going to explain how our coaching course works. So you can take our class live in person in some states, and then also we have our live online where you can join a group or you can train individually. And we say it's a home study course because you're going to do this from the comfort of your own home. How cool is that, right? So all of our classes have lecture, demonstration, practical exercises, and they're highly interactive. So your investment includes a lot of the following. We have our 16-hour professional course, and you will be taken through the material with a master coach and a group. So it's really nice because you'll learn from other people in the class. They'll ask questions that you wouldn't think of, and so it's really great to be in a group. You'll also have ongoing internet access and telephone access to our Master Coach Question Center. You'll have a lifetime use of our professional coaching system. You'll have the coach training manual and the course handouts, all of our coaching tools. You'll have a quick reference guide. You'll have our coaching exam, which is included. And by the way, if you're looking at other coach training, you might want to ask how much they charge you to take their exam, because I know that other companies do. And then we're going to give you a digital certificate and also membership in our coaching community. And our coaching community has a lot of ongoing support. We love to encourage you to participate in our newsletter and also our business building webinars. And occasionally we will have free coaching groups for you to join. So we have a very powerful support system that we want you to be a part of.